Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have a great video for you today. We are going to be talking about the latest EV news out there. We're going to touch upon Lucid Motors, Rivian, and Polestar GGPI. Also, I am going to briefly just touch points on ChargePoint and Volta. I think you're going to get a lot out of this video, but before we get down into it, if you can please give me that thumbs up, the like button. It'll share my video around YouTube and it'll keep me alive on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, I would urge you to hit that subscribe button. Join the family, join the community here as we talk a lot of positive news on electric vehicles and their charging stocks. So definitely we do have a great video for you today. We are going to be talking about the stocks out there, especially the electric vehicle stocks, but they are on a roar right now. They are going up exponentially. The biggest reason why is because twofold. One, we have that infrastructure bill that has just passed the House of Representatives in the United States. So as you know that the United States is trying to go more greener. They will put the infrastructure bill in there to help with the charging stations around the United States. So a lot of money will go into the infrastructure, hence the EV charging stocks has really gone up. But furthermore, the EV stocks out there, especially the EV companies, are starting to get a lot of pickup ground because they will be the future of electric vehicles in the automotive industry. So we do know that the United States is aiming to go green by the year 2030. They do suspect that about 50 to 60% of all vehicles that will be sold during that time will be mostly electric. So this is going to be huge because the future is turning towards electric. We'll definitely have to charge those vehicles, but in essence, their stocks are starting to skyrocket. Let me just share this article with you. This article is titled, "While Lucid Motor, ChargePoint, and Volta stocks are soaring on Monday," which is today. This was published on November 8th. So Lucid Motors, as you know, just recently started to develop its vehicles out there. They are all sold out of the Lucid Air Dream Edition, $169,000 per vehicle, huge profit margins. And definitely this is going to be huge for the company. And as you see, the stock did skyrocket. We will talk about some of the charts here in a little bit. But the biggest two movers also are ChargePoint, because you will have that guidance out there. You will have that electrification of the United States. But you also have other companies out there. Volta has been doing very, very good with the movement in its stock as well. So as you can see that at the time of this recording, ChargePoint was up about 9%. Volta was up about 10.5%. So again, huge gains. This is going to be incredible for the EV stock market and moving forward, in my opinion. But there could have never been a better time for Rivian. Rivian will be coming out tomorrow in the stock market as ticker RIVN, and they will be having that initial public offering, and it is going to seek and get a lot of cash, especially now that you have Tesla and Lucid Motors soaring in their stocks. So definitely we will be seeing this price should be starting at $72 to $74 a share. In my own personal opinion, I do believe that the share stock will go quite a bit higher than this initial public offering. I do think that there is a lot of hype. I think that we will have a lot of investors just piling in. I do suspect that the stock will go up anywhere to about $85 to $90 even. Again, these are my opinions and my opinions only. When I am going to be getting in is later on. I am probably going to wait until maybe about 2 or 3 weeks for everything to kind of calm down, all the dust to settle before I do get in. If you are new to this video and new to this channel, Rivian is the first electric vehicle truck company out there. They do have this pickup truck that will be coming out there. It is Ford backed and Amazon backed. So they did put a lot of money. So they did put a lot of money into this company. They do own, Amazon owns about 20% of Rivian, and Ford does own about 17, 18% of the total stock shares out there. So But Amazon will be very beneficial because it will be getting its electric delivery van from Rivian, as this article does show you that Rivian is going to be delivering about 100,000 of its electric vans to Amazon in the next few years. So huge things coming soon. But as I mentioned, this will be coming out in its initial public offering tomorrow, which is November 9th. And according to this article, I did just want to point this out. They are agreeing with what I have been saying in the past few videos, that the Rivian IPO will get a lot of attention, but investors should be cautious about being among the first to buy the RIVN Rivian stock because there is going to be that big pump up. So they are also recommending that investors should wait for the initial price discovery, basically to find a base on this to see how things shake up over the next several days or weeks. So I did just want to let you know about that as well. But let's talk about how the stocks are looking out there. So Lucid Motors, again, had a phenomenal day, up about almost 10%, up about 9.86% just today alone. We are at now $45.92 by the end of this day. We have had a new high in the past 6 months, but looking in the past 5 days, we are very up on this stock. This has been up 33.3% just in the past 5 trading days. We did start off with $33.50, but we had a lot of upward movement. Still, we have not seen any of that cool off. Still, we have not seen any sell-offs. So we'll definitely keep this monitoring. But so far, we are having a nice steady increase in the stock over the past 5 days. When we do look in the past month, look at this. We have 100.8% gains. I mean, incredible growth. Back on November 11th, we were at $22.87. Back then, I was also saying that this stock is going to do very good. It has actually beat my expectations. I was suspecting that by the end of this year, the stock would hit about $35, but I am way under that because we are now at $46 and counting. But look at this huge growth, 100 and almost 101% just in the past 1 month. In the past 6 months, look at this, 146%. I mean, we have really gone up on this stock. Very nice returns. So far, we have not seen a lot of investors taking profits. I definitely did think that a lot of people would be taking profits, but we'll definitely have to see what tomorrow has to entail. I have been thinking, and this is my own personal opinion, I do think that possibly some investors will be selling Lucid Motors to switch and get into Rivian as the IPO does come out tomorrow. We'll definitely have to see if we do have any sell-off or any cool down of Lucid Motors LCID stock. But there's other EV companies out there I do think that are a great buy right now. And I did just want to show you this. The first one is that the Polestar, it is trading as the SPAC, the special purpose acquisition, as Gore's gold item. The ticker is GGPI. And this stock is going to do very good in the future, in my opinion. But Polestar is a Swedish brand company. They did come from Volvo, and they are currently making 2 vehicles out there. They are making the Polestar 1, which is very expensive. Sports car, it's about $155,000 for this vehicle. But the Polestar 2 is really where it is, because that's the all-electric vehicle. It is having a nice price range with the federal tax credits. You can get this probably about anywhere from $35,000 to $38,000 with those federal tax credits. So in my opinion, this company is going to do massive. It's going to do huge. Now, last year, they did produce about 10,000 vehicles. Now, currently this year, they are producing vehicles out there, and they are selling these internationally. So they are selling these vehicles, the Polestar vehicles, that are really big in Europe right now. But they will be making them in the United States, starting with the Polestar 3, which will be its first SUV. It will be produced in, I believe it's I do believe it's in North Carolina that they will be producing its first SUV in the United States. But the Polestar 1 and Polestar 2 are being made in China by the Geely company, which is a partnership with this company with Volvo. But anyway, this is a very good company. This is one of its prospective future models, as you can see. But Polestar, please check them out. You can also Google Polestar 2. It's its first electric vehicle out there. But let me just show you how its stock is doing. It does have a valuation of $20 billion whenever it does become the merger, the GGPI with Polestar, which is quite cheap in my opinion. I think this is a great price for the stock. It's $11.31. We did go up 5.8% today. In the past 5 days, this stock has been doing pretty good, but not as good as some of the other companies out there. You have seen that we had a low at about $10.50. And we did go from that low all the way up to about 7%. So when you do compare this to Lucid Motors, to Tesla, the other electric vehicles out there, this one is lagging, but I do think that it does have very nice potential in the future. If you look in the past 1 month, we are up about 12% in this stock, but I do still think that this is a very cheap stock in my opinion. I do think that this stock is a very easy $20 play in the near future. So, but again, these are my opinions only. Please do your own due diligence, your own research before purchasing this or any other stock. But definitely, I do think that this is worth putting on your watch list, taking a look into it, as I do think that this does have a lot of future potential. But I hope you like this video, but definitely the EV stocks is where it's at right now. We are having a lot of positive news. The infrastructure bill definitely did help with that. The charging stocks are going out the roof. The future is electric vehicles. We are starting to see that. You have the very first American company out there, Lucid Motors, the very first luxury electric vehicle out there that now does compete with Tesla. Tesla is still the pioneer. Tesla is still making huge sales. Its stock is doing wonderful, but you do have nice companies coming out there. Rivian is a great first electric truck company out there. It doesn't have that innovation, that technology as Lucid Motors and Tesla in the sense that it's not as efficient. However, it does have very nice performance, 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. It can tow 11,000 pounds and it can pretty much go anywhere. So as a truck, I do definitely think it has a place in the car industry, and I think it's going to do very, very good. But again, please do your own due diligence. And as I have said, I am going to be purchasing Rivian probably in the next 2-3 weeks. I will see until everything settles before I make that suggestion. But please, come back, watch my video. I'll definitely give you updates on that. If you did like my video, please give me a thumbs up, the like button, so I can keep alive on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and join the community. We'd love to have you. Don't forget to take advantage of those links that I have below. I have partnered up with Moomoo. If you open an account with Moomoo, just opening an account, you will get free stocks anywhere from $3 to $350, depending on that random generation. If you do put in $100 into Moomoo, you will get free stocks as well. In the past, I have been giving people Lucid Motors and NIO, but I am still working with Moomoo to see what kind of stocks we can get you. Also, I do have Webull and Robinhood. If you would like to trade with those as well, you can get free stocks using my links below. And if you're into cryptocurrency, check out my Coinbase, as I can get you $10 free in cryptocurrency. And there's also a lot of educational videos that you can actually make even more money in cryptocurrency as well. But thank you again so much for watching. Thank you again so much for all your support, all your prayers, especially for my family. I really appreciate you. And but I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. And have a great day, and we'll definitely see how Rivian does tomorrow. Thank you.